In this video, we're going to talk about how DICE can implement a 5th class into the current class system. So let's get started.
Right behind you, Paul.
Hey everyone, First Order here. Now, as you know, in Galactic Assault and all the other ground-based game modes, there are 4 classes: Assault, Specialist, Officer, and Heavy. But I want to talk about how they can add a 5th class to this. So let's go back in time a little bit. You know how in Battlefront 2 Classic in 2005, you had your 4 standard Stormtroopers. Your Stormtrooper, your Scout Trooper, your Heavy Trooper, your Engineer, and you know how if you did well, if you got more kills, if you played the objective, you could unlock other things. You could unlock the Imperial Officer and the Dark Trooper. I want to implement that kind of system into this game, but with a 5th class. I don't know what you'd call it, but it'd be really cool. So, what trooper would be available for each class? Well, I was thinking how they could implement a Republic Commando into the game. I want this guy so badly. And it's been rumored that they're going to have ARC troopers as a reinforcement for the Republic, which I'm okay with, but if you add a Republic Commando as a reinforcement, they're basically the same thing. The only difference is that ARC troopers go with like actual clone troopers, they go with the platoon. But Republic Commandos go on their own, they go with their squadron and they do a mission and they leave. That's basically the difference between Republic Commandos and ARC troopers. I'd say Republic Commandos are better from a military point of view, just because they can do things by themselves, meanwhile ARC troopers just go with the entire battalion. Anyway, I didn't want them to have the same thing. I didn't want them both to be a reinforcement because that'd be pretty lame. It'd be cool if they had it as a locked class, and if you did certain things, I don't know what you had to do specifically to unlock the old classes in Battlefront 2005, but kind of have that in this game. If you need to get a certain amount of kills, you need to get a certain amount of points, you need to spend an amount of points, you need to play the objective a lot, and then you can unlock this 5th class and use it. Now, it'd be more advanced than all the other classes, so I would have to put a limitation onto the class. So let's say you can only use this guy 3 times during the match or something. But it'd be really cool to have it. So anyway, let's get into every single fraction and what the 5th class would be. So, for the Republic, obviously I already told you, the Republic Commando. For the Separatist side, you could do a Droideka, or to counter the Republic Commando, you could do a Separatist Commando. I think that's what they're called. They're from the Clone Wars series, and they're basically assassin droids for the Separatists. For the Empire, you could do a Shadow Trooper, but actually, you know, they can be a Shadow Trooper, have the invisibility option, because that's what a Shadow Trooper does, they turn invisible. That's their main thing. For the Rebellion, don't really know what you could do. You could do one of those big things from Rogue One, like the Wampa, but with a lot of hair. You know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what the thing's called, but I can picture it in my head. For the First Order, you could probably have a Riot Control Trooper, which is Traitor, for all those people who don't know that. Or you could do a First Order Executioner, which, personally, I'd rather have the First Order Executioner, because that'd be a lot cooler. And for the Resistance, well, we know nothing about the Resistance, so I can't really tell you anything about that. I'm sure they can come up with something. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that there should be a 5th class that you have to unlock over time in the match? Or do you think it's perfect as it is, and all these things could become reinforcements later down the line? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. And if you are new, why don't you subscribe for all things Star Wars? This is the First Order, signing out.
Sector is clear. Not clear! Not clear!